So this is us driving from site to site. Everyone in our crew for sure is just so tired. Dude, someone sets a round screen. Oh well. Gotta say, that looks like screens, not video. Oh my god. I'm 100% leave you and want to and that you win. I just want to know what I want to hear about the 24-hour sun and what that means. I mean, there are multiple possible explanations. There are bipolar models, actually two models on a plane Earth. You have a rotation and counter rotation, like in a magnetic field. Actual bipolar models. Wherever you move the center away from if you move it away from the North Pole, for example, you now immediately have two models. That makes Antarctica a continent. You could still have an ice wall around that, but that explains quite a bit. There are different variations of the bipolar models. Have a few things you'd have to work out, but I've seen one where it's like it's accounting for all the shipping routes and stuff, so it's pretty interesting. You also have something like Hamby's model where he replicated a little apparent sun that does a 360 the opposite way. If you have a firmament in live stream, we tried to, and the phone crashed after 12 hours. This is like the little small plane that we took a ride in.
City in absolute nothingness of the Antarctic continent. Before we begin, just to get your bearings over that, there's a wacky great big mountain. It's called Mount Rossman. It looks extremely close. It's touching distance. It's actually 2 kilometers away.
Wow.
The most important thing about this tour is do not go over the red flags. Why, I hear you ask? But on this side we have live air ops, aircraft flying all over the Antarctic continent, around at any time. You don't want an aeroplane on your head. I assure you it is very painful. So
Dude, hypothetical genius, I just answered you. Yes, there is 24 hours uncut. It is 1.45 terabyte total file. I have been downloading it for 3 straight days. I finally got it downloaded to my computer after having to restart it 5 times and buy an external 8 terabyte hard drive that I couldn't afford. I then finally got it downloaded. I then put it in the only app that can open it is Insta360 file app. And then I was 65% through the exports and it crashed and said that it didn't work. I'm gonna have to do it again, but I couldn't do it and run the stream at the same time because it completely takes over your computer and is very demanding. I just explained this. You pretend I'm not and then keep asking the same questions over and over. Now I'm just going to ignore you.
it's a live airport. On this side, on the approach to that mountain are huge and vast crevasses. You could probably fit a family car in without much of a struggle. So do not go past the flags that way if you're in safety. Same applies in that direction. The flag's over there, the black flags keep away. That's our drinking water, so we want boots on the water that we're going to be drinking. That's all clear. Over here we have a series of buildings. This is a combination of 3 things. One that's important to you. That box there with the yellow tubs out.
If you couldn't afford a hard drive, how are you offering 10 grand bets? Because I knew that there was a 0% chance in any possible world I could lose that bet because he was lying. Dun dun dun.
Side, that's the medical box. That's our hospital where we have 2 doctors in there. If you'd like to have a doctor's appointment, I'll show you how to do that a little bit later on. Beyond that, you've got the ops and communication boxes. Not important to you. You probably won't have a chance to see them, only by appointment. So that's the medical box over there. Over there.
Where can I watch the research stream with Owen Benjamin? Go to Owen Benjamin's channel and Rumble and scroll down a little bit. You'll see me on the thumbnail.
There is the lavatories, the toilets, the most important parts of this whole facility, and I'll show you them. What we're going to do now is split you into 2 smaller groups with myself and over here.
A recording download isn't a live stream. Yeah, I didn't say it was, so. I don't know, maybe try not to be like, you know, slow.
The Mr. Great Craig Morton.
Hello.
So you follow him. The rest of you can follow me.
Okay.
Where can I find the 12-hour live stream? Candace Owens Rumble channel.
Those that think level means curve to the left. All right, I'm gonna go grab my chest piece. I'll be right back.
Code is in here. Sure. But when you're nice and cozy and you don't want to get out in the cold,
It's 12 minutes
we all
long.
use pee bottles.
Tired. This is
We all
stupid.
use
Okay,
them
I shouldn't
to
even
put
address
our
you,
bags
body
around
view.
it, and we bring them in the morning and just empty them here.
So like I kind of knew that as I answered our questions and I showed all the proof and stuff that you guys would just keep on moving the goalpost and denying it. But I gave a lot of you the benefit of the doubt and sat here for 4 hours after I've had the drone didn't match up someone that's worked with film for 20 years.